This question is on Destructor. So Destructor is a member function whose name will be same as that of the class name, and but the name will be preceded by one character. So what is the character here? We're having options like tilde, dot, percentage and ampersand. We are supposed to select one of the characters here. Tilde means this symbol, dot means this one, this is a dot, this is a percentage, and this is our ampersand. So to give the correct answer, let us go for one sample coding. So here we are having the sample coding for us. You can find that here we have defined one class. The name of the class is A. Under this class, one destructor has been called. The destructor is nothing but one member function whose name will be same as that of the class name, and this member function name will be preceded by this tilde symbol, and I is equal to 10 here. So I is a global variable and it has been initialized within the destructor with the value 10. There is one method, the foo method, which is not a member function, it is outside of that. And here we have initialized I with 3, and now from the foo method we are printing the current value of I. We are defining one object under the class A. You can find that this object I have defined under the class A within the foo method. As a result of that, this object will have the scope within the foo method only, and return I is going to take place. Now when this particular method will be executed, then after execution this object will release its space because it is having the scope within this foo method only. So what will happen when this object will release the space? Then in that case it will be calling the destructor method accordingly. So at first I'm printing this value of A, which will be returned by foo. So foo will actually, the value which will be returned is the respective 3 here. So 3 will be returned here, and then we are printing this value of I once again. You can find that when this object will be releasing the space, when the function is getting executed, completion of its execution, then as the destructor is going to get executed, so I will get the value 10 here. So after calling this foo method, when I'm printing the value of I, it will print 10 here. So let me go for the execution for the better understanding that how this program is producing the required outputs. You can find there at first this is a sample code, this is the output. From the foo method I is equal to 3, from the foo method I is equal to 3 because I have initialized I with 3. Then what is happening? We are going for this A object. So I'm just closing this one. Yes, now the full code is available. So I is equal to foo. So what value foo is returning? The foo is returning the value 3. So that's why the I will be equal to 3. So that is getting printed. But when this particular object will release the space, then the destructor is going to get executed. So that will initialize I is equal to 10. So that's why whenever after execution of this foo method, when I shall print the value of I, it will print it as 10 here. So we have got the idea that what should be our correct answer. You can find that. So we'll be going for the answer. So that is the tilde, because tilde is a respective character which must be put before the destructor name, and destructor is nothing but one member function whose name will be same as that of the class name and preceded by a character that is a tilde.